talented artist won first place in a reality show competition and received a 300,000 prize. She decided to invest most of his winnings in a financial institution, earning 3.35 percentage interest compounded monthly, setting aside a portion for personal life. Her goal is to use the investment income to open his own art gallery. After several years, his investment is worth 250,594 ringgit and 51 cents. Question A. How much of her prize money did Maria initially invest? For the question A, we are required to calculate the present value which is represented by P. To do this, we use the formula P equals L equal S time open bracket 1 plus I close bracket raised to the power of negative n. In this question, the future value S is 215,594 ringgit and 51 cent. The interest rate given is 0.0335 per year, so we divide it by 12 to convert it into a monthly interest rate. The number of months involved is 184, which is represent the total payment period. When I substitute all this value into the formula, it becomes P equals to 150,594 ringgit and 51 cent. Open bracket 1 plus 0.0335 divided by 12 close the bracket to the power of negative 184. After performing the calculation, the present value comes out to 198,276 ringgit and 57 cents. For the question B, we need to find the total interest earned throughout the whole period. To do this, we use a simple formula which is interest equals to S minus P. So for the future value of 250,594 ringgit and 51 cents and subtract the present value of 198,276 ringgit and 57 cents, the difference between these two values is 52,370 ringgit and 94 cents. That means the over the entire 84 month period, the total amount of interest earned is 52,370 ringgit and 94 cents, and it is show how much the money growth become of the interest rate applied over time.
For question C, the question wants us to find the t, which is time. So the first step is we need to insert the value in the formula that S is 300,000 is equal to 198,276 ringgit 57 cent in the bracket 1 plus 0.0335 divided by 12 since the interest is compounded monthly to the power of 12t. Next, divide S and P and calculate the number in the bracket. After that, use logarithm to find the t, so 12t log 1.002792 divide to log 1.513. Next, 12t will turn out 148.5216 and divide to 12, so the t is 12 years. Question D, we actually need to find K, which is nominal interest rate per year. So, substitutes the values into the formula. S is 300,000 is equal to P 198,276 ringgit and 57 cent in the bracket 1 plus K per 4 to the power of 4 times 5 because the interest is compounded quarterly 4 times a year for 5 years. The next step is take the bracket in front, which is open bracket 1 plus K per 4 close bracket to the power of 20 is equal to 1.5130. That the result of calculation for S divided to P. Next, move the power of 20 to the back, so it will turn to 1 plus K per 4 is equal to 20 square root of 1.5130. The answer is 1.0209. Last step, K is 8.36% after multiply 0.0209 to 4.
Next, we move to case study 2, question 1. The question stated that Vidya deposit 15,000 ringgit in an account that pays 5% compounded quarterly. 5 years later, she withdrew all her savings to pay a down payment on the purchase of a shop lot costing Rm 115,000 ringgit. The balance is to be settled through equal monthly payments for the next 8 years at an interest rate of 6.5% compounded monthly. Calculate the value of the monthly payment. This question already gave us present value P 15,000 ringgit, I 0.05 over 4, T 5 years, and 4 times 5. Next, we are going to put all the information given into the future value formula because we need to find S. The formula is S equal to P times 1 plus I to the power of N, which is to find S 15,000 ringgit times 1 plus 0.05 over 4 to the power of 4 times 5. After that, we are going to solve the equation and we will get the amount of S equal to 19,000 ringgit 213 and 56 cents. For the next part, the question said that Vidya withdrew all her savings for a shop lot payment, so we need to find the balance amount she still needs to borrow. The solution for that problem is we need to deduct the shop lot cost from the money she already withdrawn, which is 150,000 minus 19,230 ringgit and 56 cents, and the remaining balance we will get is 130,769 ringgit and 44 cents. After finding the amount she needs to borrow, we need to find the value of the monthly payment. The information that we have right now is periodic interest rate I 0.065 over 12 and the number of interest period N 12 times 8. By that, for this part, we are going to use the present value formula, which is A equal to R times 1 minus times 1 plus I to the power of negative N over I. We also have present value A 1,030,569 ringgit and 44 cents. We are going to solve the problem by entering the info that we have for now. To find our value, we will write 1,030,469 ringgit 44 cents equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus 0.065 over 12, so the power of negative 12 times 8. We are going to calculate the equation by the info that we put, and the R amount that we will get is 1,750.51 cents. And that is the value of the monthly payment that Vidya needs to pay. We will move to the case study 2, question 2. It stated that Izul planned to purchase an apartment that cost 158,000. He had to pay a 10% down payment. For the equation, if he deposit 1,178 and 4 cents every 3 months in an account that paid interest of 8% compounded quarterly to cover the down payment, how many payments would he make? To find how many payments would he make, we are going to use S equal R times 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1, all divided by I. We are going to put all the info that we have into the formula, which is S 50,100 equal to R 1,178 ringgit 4 cents times 1 plus 0.08 over 4 to the power of N minus 1 divided by 0.08 over 4. We are going to use algebra and logarithm concept to calculate to find the N value. By that, the amount that we will get for N is 12. So the amount of how many payments that Izu will make is 12 times.
B. Izu took a loan to pay the balance of the cost of the apartment. The loan was for 25 years and was to be paid monthly at a 6% compounded monthly rate. First, find the monthly payment for the loan. In order to find the value of R, we will use the present value annuity formula, which is A equals to R, open bracket, 1 minus, open bracket, 1 plus I, close bracket, to the power of negative N divided by I. But in the equation, it doesn't give us the present value. So we need to figure it out first by subtracting the down payment from the total cost of the apartment, which is 158,000 minus 50,800. So we get the answer, which is 142,200 ringgit. Now we can find the value of R by input all the information into the formula. 142,200 equals to R, 1 minus 1 plus 0.06 per 12 to the power of negative 12 times 25 per 0.06 per 12. So 142,200 equals to 155.21 R. So R equals to 142,200 per 155.21, and we get the final answer, which is 916.18 ringgit. 2. If Izul missed his 5 months payment, how much should he pay on his 6th payment? In this context, he missed the first 5 payment. To settle it on the 6th payment, he needs to settle the outstanding balance of the 6th payment. And we can say the amount of payment to be paid is the accumulated amount for the annuity on the 6th payment, which is S6. To settle this equation, we use S equals to R times 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 divided by I. So S6 equals to 916.18 times 1 plus 0.06 per 12 to the power of 6 minus 1 divided by 0.06 per 12. And then
916.18 times 1 plus 0.005 to the power of 6 minus 1 per 0.005. So we got 5,566.25 ringgit. So that's our final answer.